Then I went up to Comodoro, and I was on like the outskirts of Comodoro, so I wasn't in the city, in Palazzo, and it was, people there were wonderful, very wonderful people that were actually from all over in Argentina that had moved there, more for work and such. The ward there was really, really strong. We just sort of jumped onto what was already going on. It was nice being closer to the mission home, and we would go in for like our district meetings to the office, the mission office. So that was a really, really fun experience to be able to be so close to the center, because in the mission it's a lot more spread out, and sometimes when you're in the farther areas, you don't have as much interaction with other missionaries and knowing what's going on in the rest of the mission. So it was fun to be at the center of everything that's going on and see new missionaries as they come through, or people as they come to the leadership training conferences, and hear about what's going on with all of the other missionaries. I really enjoyed that. We did a lot more with like buses and such there, with traveling more than just walking, because in all of the areas you walk. But most of our streets were actually dirt streets there. Wonderful, wonderful families. I could share a lot more about like different teaching experiences. A wonderful so during that time they were really focused on having members invite people. So we were at church, and this member had told us that he was going to bring some investigators, but church had already started and nobody showed up. And luckily my companion and I were still on the lookout to see if anybody was going to show up. And in walked in this family, 2 parents and then their daughter, and I was like, those are the people. So we like ran over, even though we were probably sort of interrupting sacrament meeting, we ran over and went and sat with them. And they ended up being this wonderful family that ended up getting married and baptized. And at that same time, there were several other families. And so the ward got very, very excited to be involved. But making sure to go out of your way to like sit with people makes a difference. So we sat with them, and then they felt more comfortable. They hadn't really wanted to come and be involved, and they sort of did because their boss had invited them, and they just recently moved there, so decided that they probably should they were like, okay, well, we want to make our boss happy, so we'll go. But like being friendly and willing to participate really helped. And the members love it. All of the little grandmas love it when you come and sit by them at church and willing to talk to them. So